Hello, I am back again. And this time with Mechs again. Let me start said game. This time it's like I probably should be put what did it do? There we go. Yeah. So this is Vampire Survivors, but with mechs. And let's start. That might be a problem. I can't move out of screen. Let me see. Okay, I can move it there. Let me see as well. Because I think I'm messing this up a little bit. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Just needed to be certain or sure. I think I got everything in control this time around. I probably could raise the volume a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Let's see. Volume. There we go. That sounds good. Hope that's coming through all right. All right, let's game start. And I got this. She does not have a name. Angel chip? No, that's something else entirely. Negative particles, ricochet, da 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 da. Okay, that tells. Well, if I went through in here. Oh, I like her. But let's start with the basic character. And all this is upgraded via points. So, let's see. Next. Oh! The desert, the moon, and tundra. And all this stuff. But let's start. And, fire. Auto. Do not see the skill. Oh. Okay, that's skill. And so far, this is. Ooh. It feels good, at least. I think she just blasts people in a row. Yep, just like Vampire Survivors, I think. Yep, just like Vampire Survivors. Laser drone, landmines, smart shot. The primary weapon will launch one smart shot for every 4 rounds. The smart shot's direct direction. Da, 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 da. Primary weapon damage. You know what? I will go with primary weapon damage. Because you can't go wrong with that. Blast him. I'm a tad. I'm a lot late. But I ended up working today. We finished up the wall that we were working on yesterday, and I ended up riding one of those lawnmowers. So unironically, I was that boomer guy on the lawnmower with the monster drink. So that was an entertaining experience. Oh. Vibrating cutter? Release a set of vibrating cutters. Okay, that's probably just the remote drone. Orbital strike. Sounds good. Ammo burns the enemy. Burning takes... Okay, the burning weapon could be good. Weapon trajectory. I fire twice as much. This is actually pretty good. I kind of want the drone. You know what? I'm going to go with the drone. So... Oh... It was very much fun. I'm sore like you wouldn't believe. It's the only good thing about working in that kind of contracting stuff is that you don't need to work out that much because you get to work out plenty of times as is. So that's always a positive, although I am very sore. A negative ray. The mecha shoots a negative ray forward. Boost mode. Let's go with, because if I'm reloading all the time, let's go with homing missiles. So that way I can always keep the DPS going. Yep, that's what I like. But right after I started working, because we were due to storm sometime after, and the storm came a little bit later than expected, so I had to postpone everything just a tiny bit as well, because the area that we live in is not exactly conducive to storms. Gatling drone, yes, and overheat. Okay, if I boost too much, then I overheat. So, because we still have like a aluminum. It's old houses from the 1960s. So we still have aluminum wiring, and a lot of that is definitely not conducive to, well, essentially modern wiring or storms for that matter. Get rid of that guy. Freeze field. Can I get there in time? High caliber, yes. Oh, okay. It's just basically time stop. That's good to know. So, with all of that going on, it is quite. That's how I ended up losing my gaming rig, because this whole place is not paired or geared for storms. However, with us, oddly enough, it's either we're losing it from losing power to storms, or losing power because people have no idea how to drive. So they ended up the last time I lost my computer, someone hit 2 power poles. Not 1, 2. I don't know how they hit it up 2, but they hit 2. This is all new. So I could refresh. But nah, I don't know what any of this stuff does, so I'm going to go with it. Let's go with an orbital strike and see what that does. But that is it's troublesome, but you end up getting a lot of different skills out of it, because then you have to figure out and troubleshoot what's going on, what's wrong with your house in general, or the area. You get very good at becoming an electrician, because yeah, when you end up with that many power surges, it can be quite bad, because some of that would actually just blow the fuse. And the place that we're renting at the moment is laser drone. Let's just double up on the drones. Invincibility. Oh, I'll take that. It's boss. Double barrel. with the place that we're living in, where it's kind of a slumlord house, and fast shooter, yes, because that works well with missiles. But we kind of live in we're kind of living in a panic reload. When the magazine is empty, 20 negative particles will be shot around. That works really well. But hey JP, what's up? Not much. I was just explaining about the job that I was doing. We got the wall finished, and I ended up driving one of those little ride-on lawnmowers. Never driven one before, so that was a nice, fun experience, because I've always seen them being ridden around, but never really in that area. But once we had to get everything built, we had to clean up and do a bunch of things, and then it was this whole thing. So they asked me if I ever driven one before. I'm like, nope. Like, well, do you have a driver's license? And upon which I just crackled and laughed. I'm like, do you have a driver's license? I'm like, no, it was not. It was just, it's really easy. And it's, let's go with repeating rifle. It's quite fun. I definitely know why people like using them. Because I always thought it was kind of like the lazy person's lawnmower, because I have a push lawnmower, and I always thought that that it was just a lazy man kind of thing. But nope, it's actually really good. It's really nice, in fact. Let's go with more missiles. And I ended up for a day becoming the meme of the boomer. The boomer guy on the thing with a monster, except I didn't have a monster. because I was working all day on the wall. I basically just had a Gatorade and lots of water. Because I think monsters are caffeine. Because I used to use them back when I used to do a lot of overnight shifts at the previous job that I used to do. And I don't have a John Deere now. Let's not get fully carried away, Locust. Let's go with shrapnel. So, but it honestly does feel like that, doesn't it? Because now I'm working on a little garden. I'm working on a whole bunch of things, and now I get to do a little ride-on mower. I'm just finding as well go just to a farming arc. That is a lot of enemies, and I have a lot of stuff to take care of them with. It's just, oh no. This is, I don't think my DPS is there. But yeah, between me being super exhausted from this work and it running a little bit late, plus the storm also didn't help, because this house that we're currently renting is kind of like a slumlord house, and it's still something from back to the 60s, so it still has aluminum electrical. So a lot of when they did the flip on this place, they did what is it called, the copper plugs. So if you mix the copper plugs with aluminum wiring, what you end up with is a short, and it ends up just because the aluminum powers supercharges the copper from the outlets, and then you end up with a fire hazard. So I have no idea what the hell they were thinking. So way back, a little, well, not way back when, but a little bit ways back when, like a year or two or so, we ended up with a massive, like almost a fire in the house because of this situation. Like certain things would start sparking and igniting. Yes, it's basically mech waifus, but survivors, vampire survivors. I ended up getting a whole bunch of these games on sale during a Steam sale. So I end up with this. I have a whole bunch of games, and I'm just going through them because I bought them and I just didn't have time to play them. So I'm like, hey, I'm a PNG tuber now. So might as well just start, knocking some of this stuff out. And it's all in the genre, like, I think all of them are indie games, if I remember correctly. First shot of each reload creates a magnetic storm. Let's go with the magnetic storm. Because this is starting to get a little much. And I'm only 7 minutes in, it's a bit much. So, yikes. Walking Fortress. Max HP plus 20. I don't like the movement speed minus, because I don't know how much that's going to hurt me. But, Mechs negative. Oh, this is negative right again. Let's go with precision. Let's go with more crits. So that way Yep, those are gold numbers. Unfortunately, I'm still not dealing enough damage. But I think so, yeah. This is the mech vampire survivors like that I was telling you about. And it's very it's almost it borrows a lot, I guess, from Hollow Cure, because you can see some of the resemblances in it. Yes, heavy weaponry. Yikes. But so far so good. This is my first match, so if you're just joining, I just started Killfield. Yes. Oh, never mind. I thought it was forward. Let's go with piercing ammo, because that should do something. Okay, that cleared up. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's the map clear. And when the magazine ends, yes. Okay, that can be useful. That can definitely be useful. But with my job with fuel cell, with what I'm doing, jeez. Okay, unlimited sprint, and that is a big boy. Ah, ouch. Oh. Okay, that hurt. Mecha waifus. I got revenue from that. Click on the event systems to upgrade the mecha. Okay. I got 2,000. Let's upgrade improved aim. Let's upgrade. Oh, auto repairs. Yes. And let's get more XP. Everything else is costing 1,000, so I can't do anything else there. I got an agile chip. Mecha slowly heals. Lightning leaps. 4. Okay, all this gets progressively more expensive. Okay, there's that one. Field scan. Mecha takes plus 20% damage, but automatically picks up XP pearls. I'm not sure about the extra damage. High stake. Mechs will be destroyed instantly whenever hit. Increases the end of run revenue by 300%. I'm not sure about this. I mean, yes, it helped me upgrade faster, but I'm not sure about this. Well, the Mech's HP is full. Is there any other one cost? Okay, looks like I'm just buying this guy. Load. Okay. So that was her. I'm gonna go with her because I like her, and I have not unlocked this chick, and I have not unlocked this chick, but I do much enjoy the mech design. So far, the only thing that's named are the mechs. So the waifus are not mech, are not named. So I don't know idea who she is, other than Thunderstrike. And this is Obliterate 4. And let's start. Okay, hold the boost. Okay, that can get... Okay, I like that. Because the other ones were, the previous chick was just a more gunfire in just one singular direction, but this... Okay. A gamma ray when the primary weapon fires. Evading leaves behind a magnetic field if I dodge. Let's go with the gamma ray. Oh. Okay, that's what that does. But, one year our house almost burned down because of that. So, I had to figure out, on the fly, what electricians do. So, it was not good because we actually started to have like the what's it called melted. We had to cut back some of the wiring and trim and everything else. It was it was something, because if anything, I can't tell if we're just blessed or unlucky or what. Modular blade, 2 modular blades dealing up on orbit. So what's the difference between this modular blade and this vibrating cutter? Because whenever the magnet ends to fly at low speed, I kind of wanted to do the drone. You know what? No, I already did the drone last one. Let's go with well, this one does boost. Let's go with the modular blades. Oh. Well, those... I think I made a bad choice. Yeah, it's been complicated, but, without saying too much, it's been complicated. Because it is a slumlord house that we're currently living in, and the area that we're living in is very much, protectionist. Because of a lot of abuse that happened in the past. So it's it's very much protectionist towards the landowner or the property owner. So when the father was alive, he he took care of things, but ever since his passing, it went down to the children, and the children are God knows what. Let's go. Death Ray. When the energy exhausted, release 4 Death Ray drones. don't, because that will put me. That's riding the rails, because that's how I get around movement wise. For you know what? Let's try it. Oh, okay. So I have to. I can't dodge normally. I have to be boosting. Boost, 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 boost. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I think so, Locust. I think they were just using it for the money and then everything else. I mean, there's good news and bad news. It's just that stuff happened and it ended up in our favor, but it's kind of complicated because the stuff that ended up in our favor is now on government records. So I could go into more, but I think people could look that up. And that would be like a major hard doxing. Evading storm. Each dodge leaves behind. You know what? If we're going on dodge, let's go all in on the dodge. Oh. Freeze. But it has been getting better, and we've been looking for a place to. Thank you, Locust. I would like more primary weapon damage. So it's getting better, and we're starting to look for a new place. It's just with the current year, everything, not exactly the best time to be looking. So we're looking, hopefully within half a year's to a year's time, and we kind of hope that the market bottoms out by then, but not positive at the moment. Charged shot. I don't. Oh crap! I'm already went because of hardened ammo. Let's go with more precision blades. I don't know what. I probably should have read what that does, but it's all good. It'll all work out. Let's go with the cutter as well. At this point, I'm not even looking at what I'm upgrading. I'm just literally the meme of random bullshit go. Oh. I wonder, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, now I've lost that super ability. +1 X energy. Let's go with the shockwave. But, because, well, let's put it this way. After we pretty much lost everything after 2008, we kind of realized that we're not going to do that bullshit again. So this time we're being a lot smarter. This time around. Nice. I think that hit me. Or something hit me. Bombardment. Oh. Burning path. I wonder how big of a burning path I can make. Jeez, that thing is a large blast series. But so far everything's been looking better. mean, it's still a little bit complicated in a lot of ways, but it's not. We're getting by. It's not. Well, let's put it this way: going into VTubing and PNG tubing, not exactly the smartest thing, especially in this economy. But I want to do something more. So I'm kind of just like doing this, because originally and initially what I was going to do is smart shot. What I was going to do was, because I'm kind of like a renaissance man of like different things. I can do machining, I can do engineering, I can do so much different things at this point that I actually thought about going with okay. I thought about going with the what was it called? The Mike Rowe volunteer plan that he has. It was like, it's like a completely all paid for thing. And I was thinking about doing that, and apparently there's a large wait list for it. So that's a no-go now. Incendiary. Cause enemies caught in the bombardment to burn. Burned enemies take 25 damage every 0.5 seconds. Yes, okay. I like... Ooh. Mothership cannon. Yeah, let's take less damage. Okay. Holy crap, it's still going. Yikes. With 30 HP, I'm not exactly doing the best at the moment. But I do like these incendiary. I'm just turning this whole place into fire. Ow. Come on. But some of the jobs that I've been doing have been fun and entertaining. Some of the other ones, maybe not so much. Freeze field. Oh, it's all the way down there. If I'm boosting, let's just go with that as well. That was suicidal. Because currently, like, because the contracting jobs I'm doing, it's kind of like a set your own kind of schedule kind of thing. And I end up doing a whole bunch of weird odd jobs. Everything from construction to house renovations to just everything. It's a weird job to be in. So, but it's fun and it's fulfilling, especially if you get like a good client. Ooh. Negative raise. Yes, I need more. I would like more raise, please. I would like more energy as well. Yikes. beacon is deployed every 15 seconds. The beacon connects to the mecha through energy ray, its movement speed, and primary weapon. I'm moving around so much. This would be cool, but no. When the magazine is empty, release 3 lasers. You know what? Let's go with the laser generator. Right now, I need a Hail Mary. Ah! If I can get to that invincibility. Yes, I got to it! Which buys me some time. Not much, though. Let's go with high caliber. This is getting a bit too... Oh, and there's the boss. Ah, I lost. Okay, boosting was probably not the best course of action. I like her. I like her a lot. I wonder what lovers mean, because I'm about halfway through with each one. Okay, she's really good with negative particles. Yeah, she's probably good with the... Oh, wait. That does say the names. Oh, my God. Her name is Sif. And she's Rita. I didn't even see this right here. I'm gonna use Sif then. But that's when it comes to raining and everything else, that's I have to kind of put everything on hold because it's this the whole neighborhood is not geared towards that. It's I was gonna say like it. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna go into that because it's funny, but it's also kind of, you know. Ah! But with everything as it is, it's good. Just a bit hectic. But I think I just in general like working with my hands because especially when you get to build things, you get to see what it, you know, the finished product of it all is. And with that, because it's so much of it is dealing with construction, masonry, brickworking, bricklaying, and whatnot. But some of that stuff ends up becoming a lot of just upkeep. Shotgun. Let's go with the shotgun. Okay, now the shotgun. So with that, it ends up becoming a massive workout without having to go to the gym or anything else. It does make you exceedingly sore because all of a sudden now you're working out your biceps, you're working out your quads, your back. So everything eventually just starts to hurt. I do not have the DPS. kind of don't want to go down the route of boosting, because it leaves you way too open. So let's go with more damage, because that's definitely going to matter. Repair what option was launched? One small shot every 4 seconds. You know what? Yes, let's do that. So between that and everything else, it should be... I still need some AoE, because right now I'm good with... Yeah, I'm starting to get good with this, but I'm definitely going to need AoE for when enemies don't come at me from the front. Ooh, that was a good hit. Ah! Ah! Let me... Oh, yeah, I did... Locust. Yeah, I did a construction for a couple summers. It keeps you busy, but the soreness... Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. It... Barge. No, I don't want the barge. Oh. You know what? Let's go down to energy. Because this will be more energy. It'll be more boosting and dodging. So that means I can go with the little storm thing that does that, and it won't leave me completely hanging. But it does make you feel like you've been through the ringer a bit. Burning path, no. Gatling drone, homing. Yes, let's go with homing missile yet again. So that way I can always keep some gunfire up. But I would like to get those orbital strikes, so that way at least I can get something going that's not let's go with fast shooter, because everything so far is related to my reload. Oh no. But the high caliber, it has been quite nice, but the only downside of that is that, well, it takes away from the streaming time. Because ever since I was that magnetic storm, yes. I think the bosses are random, because usually I'm facing the other weird worm spider, but this time around, nope. Let's go with... Oh, no, all these are... Evading storm. Yes. There we go. That's what I wanted. So that way, I can always keep enemies... Yikes. close enough to him. I don't need a magnet. Piercing ammo would be nice. I am taking way too many little hits. Yeah, I'm taking way too many little hits. Okay, I got him. Missile salvo. Orbital strike. During boost, 4 negative particles are generated per second. Okay, that's good, because that at least accompanies my little special thing. Yeah, these things do not know how to let up, do they? Invincibility. Arc shot sounds good. Energy regeneration. You know, let's go with the arc shot. Because that way I can just start doing massive AoE stuff. Okay, I think I cleared out the herd enough. Freeze field. I'm taking a little bit too many hits. Expanded storm. Let's go with expanded storm. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is definitely tougher than Hollow Cure. Ouch. Double trigger. Man, they're just coming from everywhere. But the one job I actually do miss the most is back when I lived in Florida, I used to have a butcher job, and I miss that job the most because it was genuinely fun. Because you would end up with so many different customers. Well, it was Florida. Ah! I saw that thing coming and I was, oh. Yeah. Okay, I don't have enough for any of this stuff, so I still have to go with the basic rifle. I can maybe upgrade. Critical chance in the mecha. Repairs. Second wind. Reload speed. Critical damage. Okay, this rate of airdrops. Okay, this is kind of cool. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with more reload speed. And because now that's 2, 4, 6. Let's go with reload speed. And let's hope that works. How do I unlock you? Achieve victory through the Thunderstrike or Obliterate 4. Achieve victory with the Storm Call. Okay, so this makes everything a little bit easier. But with Florida in general, it was quite entertaining. So, which was it's one of those places where it's kind of like it's its own kind of environment. Like you end up with like really crazy stories, really funny stories, and then some absolute like horror stories. And one of the days with when I forgot what I was doing, but we were taking a drive down. Oh God, I forgot one. It was one of the major highways. I think it was the Orlando highway, and we ended up seeing a bag on the side of the road. It was stained red. It was in a plastic bag. And we're like, okay, that's odd. And my mom made a comment thinking that it was it looked like, you know, something was inside of it or something looked off. We're like, okay, well, you know what, it's just kind of odd that this little thing is on the side of the road, but we thought nothing of it until the news came out, and it's like, oh yeah, a severed head was found on the side of the road. So it's kind of like Florida is kind of like that. Where you end up with all like the different Florida man stories, all the different things, but then you end up with just weird, wacky, kooky bullshit. Like it only happened in Florida. And when you're working as a butcher, especially during that time and that era, it sounds like Florida, yes. You end up with a whole bunch of different situations, circumstances, because you end up with different customers from all over the place. Because my friend was a oh crap, what was it? Like conservation ranger or something like that. So his job was to monitor all the lakes and the rivers and the marshes and just everything. And with him, he was also tasked with some of the hunting of wildlife. So in Florida, we have a gator incident. So some of this stuff can be hunted, and some of the stuff, like in northern Florida, southern Georgia, or I think it was, we end up with a wild hog issues. It's been a good while now, so I'm not sure if the hog problem is still persisting, but we had a hog problem, a wild hog problem up in the north. So I went with him to go hog hunting, and I never got to hunt it because you kind of have to get the exact timing, or it's basically hunting. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So I'm out there with large caliber weapons hunting hogs, and it's just like, okay, we're not getting anywhere. And other times we hunted a gator, and because I think he was using that job as a monkey branch ladder thing to go to work for Orlando. So he went from that job to a zoo job. Remote drones, yes. So with that, he ended up becoming a semi-formed zookeeper. Well, one of those days, one of the elephants died of, I believe it was natural causes, but what's it called? Elephants are, you don't just pick this thing up and haul it away, nor can you just bury the thing. So what ends up happening is that you end up having to get an ironic chainsaw to cut it into portions, and then put that on a truck to deal with. So I helped him out with that as well. It was a very, very interesting time that I had in Florida. Gatling drones. I'm gonna go drones this time. I'm just gonna go full on pets and see how far that gets me, because between the pets and my gunfire, it should be good. If I don't have these leapers coming at me from every single direction. But let's go with arc shot. With how much gunfire I'm putting out, let's go with that. Yeah, that's Florida, because the current place that I live at now, not nearly as active, just your typical city living bullshit. I kind of wish it was as entertaining as Florida, because I do miss Florida, but after 2008, yeah, no, there's no way that's happening as much as I would like to. It does, well, I like living in Florida for the time that I lived there, because I also lived in California way back in God, that's going back about maybe 2 decades, I think, because I lived in California during the 90s, during the good era, and it was fun living there, living in California, but a lot of my friends never got out of California, so I ended up hearing massive horror stories of that. So I'm genuinely grateful and happy that we got out of there. And it seems like Florida's kind of heading the same direction or same way. Maybe not as bad, but it's. I would like to visit Florida again, especially the I think it was It was Key West. It was southern. It was somewhere in southern Florida. My mom took me out to see one of the old vessels, like historical vessels. I can't remember which one it was though. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. If I brought it up, I don't believe it was Iowa, because I think Iowa wasn't in port there at that point, and it definitely wasn't Lexington. I just wish I could remember which one it was, but it was a very memorable experience, and I think we went down there. God, I can't remember why we went down there. It was a business trip or something. I just tagged along. I honestly can't remember why I ended up going down there, but I ended up having fun there because we ended up going to a bunch of the historical exhibits, and then the attack waves carpet bombing increases from 4 to 8. That works. Increased radius, number of drones with +1. Yes. And that's something I've always liked and loved, is just old, just all military stuff. Back in high school, I used to be in, as as gay as it sounds, I used to be in the Navy ROTC. Yeah, you get bullied because you're wearing like Navy style crappy uniforms. But the I think it was probably one of the better ROTCs to go to, because they in the Navy. Critical chance of primary weapon, yes. But because it's always kind of like it's always embarrassing to talk about, you know, like, hey, I was in the ROTC. Like, okay, what did you get to do? Because when you hear about the ROTC, you think about, you know, the Army brats or the Marine Corps brats. But you generally never ever hear about the Navy ones. And please last. Shit, I'm taking way too many hits. Come on. I didn't make it in time. But it was one of the funner ones, because they open up all the they open up all the prefacing. Shut up. But they open up all the training facilities for all the ROTC stuff. So you end up, well, it's ROTC and it's Navy ROTC, so it's like DEFCON, which is DAMCON, damage control. So they train you on damage control. So you have to know your ship inside and out. You have to know where the fire extinguishers are. You have to know where it just everything is. And they're like, okay, now have fun with this simulation where you take on water. And they put you in this gigantic fucking tank where it fills up with water. And your whole goal is to put out the stomp the water from coming in before the allotted time that the Navy gives you. And I was in one of the only groups that completed it, because everyone else couldn't figure out how to close the thing, because when you have all that water coming in and you're trying to keep everything working, it is really, really, really stressful. Yes, they actually did. They put you in like escape rooms from hell. Because that water will get to the ceiling, and or at least for from what everyone else, because our team actually completed it, so it got to our heads or like the neck area, and then we were diving underwater to make everything sealed. So we know exactly from my perspective, I knew exactly how high the water went, but apparently it can go higher than that if you take your time. And then once it gets to that point, for safety purposes, they just drain the water. And the water drains, boom, like it drains super duper fast. Train shrapnel. But other people, like I think it was the Marine Corps, they do other types of training, but they do very similar training to what the Navy does, because they're all in the same kind of unironic boat. But I think they do tear gas training as well. I think so. So they get like they get it from both ends. They get the Army ROTC training, and then they also get the Navy ROTC training. But they had us do like everything from obstacle courses to escape room kind of things. It was a fun little thing, and I do legitimately kind of miss that, because it gives you that sense of purpose. Critical chance of primary weapon +2, 0%. Oh, 20%. I don't know why it's cut off like that. The last shot deals 300% damage and a guaranteed critical hit. Right now I'm getting kind of fucked. Maybe the hollow decoy? Ouch. Yikes. Why are there so many enemies? Damn, there's way too many enemies. Heal field. Yes, I need that. Ow. They respawn super duper fast. Cause enemies caught by carpet bombing to burn. Okay, this is the incendiary thing, I think. This is starting to get a little risky. Hey WB, what's up? I do. I honestly, legitimately do love the generation, like the art generation, because with my current job, I have not, outside of the that weekend when I was just like massively experimenting with editing, I have not had time to generate little things, and so my generation is still kind of scuffed. Only yesterday I didn't have enough time to do anything, so I just threw up a little paint picture, a little doodle. So that yeah, that's the extent of my artistic talent. It's a Corona tier, just without all the cuteness. Yikes. Yeah, this one is definitely on your seat action. Oh, thank you. I always appreciate the artwork sent. I came close. I came close to that one because I got the second boss down. I'm having really good luck with Rita because I like the carpet bombs. With her, in order to do her particle cannon, I need to generate the particles. And in order to generate the particles, I need to boost. And so Sif is a little bit harder. Yes, this is the mech waifus. Max HP. I'm getting whittled away down onto the bone. I'm gonna go with healing. So that way I'm at least repairing something. I definitely don't have enough, but we'll see with that. Let's run with Sif again. Oh. Waifu's Guns and Mechs. Thank you, WB. Yes. Oh, I sent a tweet out, which was all the I think it was all the gacha games, which was all the so Azura Lane was Navy, the Girls on Panzer was Army. So yeah, I think there is a massive trend. Blast. But with because that leaves into a really good segue back into my conversation with my RTC. Right after I figure out what I'm gonna do with this upgrade, because I don't. When energy's exhausted, the shotgun is way too short. I like it, but it's just way too short range. Let's just go with the double barrel. Because there was, God, I wish I could remember the obstacle course. But it's an obstacle course where you're running through everything, and then you have to balance on a tightrope and move your way across. And some of the stuff got a little bit harder, to where they would have a gap that you have to cross, but you have to cross it without touching the bottom. So you have to find a way of putting rope or anything else across, and then trying to build a bridge across it to get everyone else through. I liked it because of all the team building that it does. But would I suggest it nowadays? No. But it was fun. It was amazingly fun. Because it's like I don't know if any of you have been to like a summer camp or a school camp kind of thing. It's kind of like that, but with heavy machinery, guns, and whatnot. Because it is heavy machinery. So I ended up getting a chance to shoot a minigun for 1 second. If you ever get a chance to shoot a minigun, it's the funnest thing you'll probably have, but the shortest thing you'll ever have. Because you get this distinct kind of thing. Like, it goes burr, literally. And it's... I wish... Well, but considering how much... Like, how much it costs for that 1 second, I think it was... Oh, God, I think it was well over 1,000 to fire that for 1 second. Oh, yeah. You definitely get to marching. The marching guns are not, they take everything out, so you can't play with the guns. So they take the firing pins out, they take the block out, the firing block, and sometimes they just fill the whole thing up with cement. And yeah, you just have to do all that. So they make sure to disarm the weaponry. But between that, the minigun, and I ended up on one of the historical vessels, I ended up getting to fire a Boffer. Wait, was it the historical vessels? It was. I remember someplace I fired a Boffer, and the Boffer was fun. Because it is an entirely different experience than firing the minigun. The minigun is just burr, but the Boffer is like dum 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 dum. Oh wow, really? Gun-shaped wooden blocks. That is definitely a first. Number of laser drones. Sure. More laser drones would be nice. But it is because the ROTC gives you that more, well, because ROTC is meant to like train you for not only the military, but you get credits much in the same way like colleges. So you get credits to go to college, you get credits to go to West Point if you wanted to go to officer school. So they give you a lot of wiggle room, and you because I don't believe unless you go to, like, you have to have the guns in order to actually fire them. And own, like, if you want to fire a Boffer, you have to, you have to own the Boffer, or you have to go out to Vegas and do that whole thing, or you have to go to a event. ROTC allows you to, allows you that much more wiggle room to play around with things, which I was not expecting. Boost out of here. There we go. Okay, I think the extra healing is actually pulling its weight, because I can definitely see that it's working a lot better. Yeah, let's go with Crescendo, because I'm already down into it, so might as well. Boop. But it definitely is a fun experience, to say the least, because it definitely gets you the team building and everything else that that everything is. Plus, it looks good on a resume. So I use a lot of that to get different and varied jobs. even though it's kind of it's been so long, but somehow it still works to this day. That could have been bad. Yeah, they have. They absolutely have served me well, because they train you up for a lot of different. It's because it is the ROTC. They kind of train you to do a lot of different things, but also nothing. Not really to stick to things. If that makes sense. Like they train you for a lot of things, but they don't train you enough. It's kind of, you know, a little. It's an entry point, because I kind of wish they did train more or teach more, but they don't. But I guess that's just kind of, as you know, on par with military in general. But because of all that, I ended up getting my butcher job, because back then, in order to get a butcher, you had to work somewhere in order to be a butcher. So you had to either work in a supermarket, you had to work with in a deli, and you had to do all these different little, in essence, side quests in order to do the big quest. I kind of wish they didn't phase them out, because now butcher is kind of like a specialty position, a specialty job. But before, it used to be fairly common, and I do miss that. I very much miss that. But because of that, it's I know how to butcher a whole bunch of things that I was never really expecting. So I could take apart and butcher a deer, because one of our customers brought a deer in, like a literally whole deer. Yeah, let's go with more weapons, or more pew pew. Yikes! And some of the things, because of your butcher skills, you kind of end up becoming some semi-known or well-known, and then people begin to know you by name. So I've always loved that about it, because you end up getting to know a lot of. It's in a lot of ways, it's kind of like. I did not butcher the. Well, I mean. Okay. You know what? Okay. I butchered. Yes, I took apart the elephant, but I did not eat the elephant. Wait, Big Game Burger at Arby's? They had that? It has been so long since I've ordered fast food. I legitimately do not know what's on the menu when it comes to fast food, because I generally ever since switching over to more healthy living or healthy lifestyle, I've actually started to cut a lot of things out. He's got to go somewhere. You know, okay, you know what? In all fairness, I have no idea what they did with the elephant afterwards. I just know they put it on a truck and then they drive it somewhere. So for all I know, yes, it could have ended up as food. But the funny thing is that they put up this gigantic this courtesy curtain. So what you so what you end up seeing is this massive courtesy curtain, and you end up hearing chainsaw revs. so that way, if anyone's in the park at the time, they don't get to see you know, the elephant being carved up. Because apparently it's traumatizing to people. So you put up this massive courtesy curtain, so that way people don't get to see what's going on behind the scenes. And then because you know, when an elephant chooses to die, it just goes blit, and it just to die right there. So it's just like elephants back on the venue, and a great experience with the kids. I mean, yeah, okay, yes, and true, yeah. What's Leatherface doing at the zoo? Oh. Okay, you know what? You're not far. You're not far from the truth on that matter, because you're wearing like protective outfits when you're doing this, so that way you don't ruin your own clothes. So you actually do have like one of those face visors. So not necessarily Leatherface, but it is. I am not making myself sound sane, am I? I wish I knew how to recover this, but I mean, it's a fact. When elephants die, you need to like carve them up with a chainsaw. I didn't make creatures that big. Although in all fairness, ouch. I do wonder what an elephant tastes like. Because I hear bear is good. So I'd be interested in hunting a bear and then eating it. Ow! I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I guess it depends on the resume, but yes, I do. I put my ROTC, I put my time as a part-time park ranger, that where I helped everyone, because that it fills out the resume, and it does a lot of good, because then you're like, oh, they worked with public people, they worked with these type of people, and they helped with this, and this, and you can also put down hunter, because you're dealing with wild boar in the north, and you're also hunting and keeping the gator population down in the south, or in general all of Florida. And a regeneration, yes. It works better than you'd think, if that makes sense. But yes, in general, I do put it on my resume, and it works. So I don't necessarily have a hard time getting a job. It's just getting good jobs, because I always end up with the weird odd jobs and the weird little positions that I get into. But the little odd jobs I end up doing are, some of them can be very weird. Oh, no. Aim down. Jeez. This is not... I don't have enough AoE. Yeah, I don't have enough AoE. Yikes. I have enough forward DPS, but I don't have enough AoE. Yikes. Come on, die already. Yikes. Blast. Yes, I got him. Let's go with fast focus. This will help. Annihilation range of negative particles plus 120. Oh, this is getting... I'm running the edge for negative. Gator meat is actually really good. They have this oh god, I wish I could remember the actual store. It's like Gatorland. But it's like this little restaurant and mini bar thing, and they do sell gator, and the gator unironically tastes very, very similar to even more moist chicken. So when you get like a good gator, it tastes like chicken but more tender, more moist. It's so good. I love it, especially in like little poppers, like little popcorn popper things. It's really, really good. Would you like to know more, Kara? Would you like to know more? To be fair, the elephant carver, it was not an odd job. It was something I did as a volunteer. So I did not get paid for that. Super Earth and managed democracy. For freedom and liberty, or death to all. Yes, this is very much Vampire Survivors, but it's more along the lines of Hollow Cure, but a lot harder. Let's go with more. Oh dear God, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea to get lower fire rate, even though I have a lot more. Oh yes, repair kit. Okay, how much does that heal me? Okay, 65. Okay, I think I got this. I'm 11 minutes in. To be fair, I have no idea how long these rounds last. I'm assuming because it's like Vampire Survivors, Hollow Cure kind of stuff, I'm assuming it's gonna be like maybe 20-30 minute runs. I'm not positive. Except Dumbo. I heard Gator is good, but I have my reservations just because if I'm ever in a situation where a Gator is looking at me like I'm lunch. I mean that is true. It'd be like karma, like, okay, you ate Gator. Okay, time to roll the dice on if you're Gator food. Especially if you're in God, I wish I could remember that bridge. It's one of the main bridges separating Central Florida, or like Center Florida, and it crosses that major river, and it's gator filled. It's absolutely gator filled. Every single time someone drives off the bridge or whatever happens, they're just like, okay, yeah, goodbye. Come on, Gator Bro. I never ate your kind. It's an eat or be eaten world out there. But I would unironically, legitimately give everything a try. I would eat a tarantula, because I've never eaten a tarantula. I would eat a scorpion. I would eat, I don't know what else there is. But, even, like, I had my reservations about calamari, and, as soon as I tried calamari from a fisherman's wharf, it was so good. And I was like, oh, okay. That was risky. Come on. More health would be nice. More health. More. Come on. Okay. Back to full. Okay, I think I'm good. Now. But, with that, I would so eat just about anything. Because after the calamari experience, I had a good experience with the calamari. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try the gator. And then I'm going to try this. And I'm going to try that. And so far, all my experiences have been good with trying everything. The only thing I might not eat is escargot. Because, yeah, you can get brain worms from that. Yes. The alligators and crocodiles coexist in Florida Everglades. There was this massive, like super gator. I don't even know what size it was, but it was spotted. It made national news because it was just that big. Because it was like almost like prehistoric or Cretaceous period, like gator big, and they were filming it on a golf course, and it was so big that the only real signifiers that they had, I think, was like a golf cart and the one of the sand pits that it was in. Florida continued to take the first place in U.S. Crazy Olympics. That's Florida. That is Florida in a nutshell. That's why I genuinely loved living in Florida back when I did. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to, I would strongly recommend eating gator at least once. Because it's... it is good. It is good. You definitely will not be disappointed. Because all the places... I don't know... I think... and I'm not positive about it, but I think Australia has gators as well. And I don't know if they hunt and eat gators as well. But if they do, that like if you're near Australia, you can get gators there. And I think the only other place is Florida where they eat gators. But I'm not positive about that because there might be more places other than Australia and Florida, but I'm not positive. Gators get into the meth. So it's instead of like a cocaine bear, it's like cocaine gator. That movie was bad, but it was bad in a good way. It was just a good, fun little movie that was very, very loosely based off of reality. The bear died. The bear ate the cocaine and died. Yeah, Hachima has eaten some weird things, and I would, yeah. I would totally be in for that. It's like Hachima cooking, and then just do Hachima cooking. Let's go with the Gatling drone, so that way I double down on the pets. Because so far this has been a really good run. And I mean, I say that, it all of a sudden could just take a turn for the worst. Because I don't have the AoE, but but I definitely have the frontal capacity. I definitely have the front, like, the front angle force. I'm very good from the front. Oop. Crossfire. I do not like being pinned in this corner, so I'm boosting. Oh, wow. That was a lot of enemies. Boss. Shit. Okay, I barely avoided that. Blast him. The only thing that's keeping me alive right now is all this boost. You know what? Boost into invincibility. There we go. That came at a really good time. Okay, I gave up some, but I think I have a lot more charges. Kinetic. Oh. Oh, come on. We're how do I ban this guy? Let me just do that. Ban. Deleted. Dead. Dude. Death in the name of democracy. I don't want charge shot, even though it's the last one. Engine upgrade. Let's go with engine upgrade. Shrapnel. Oh god, I'm just upgrading like crazy. Okay, it took a while to get upgraded, but now that I'm upgraded, it was like panic, 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 and now it's not panic. Yeah, I definitely do. Oh, I've mostly been promoting the YouTube side of things on things, because I'm not because I think what ends up happening when I send 2 links out, it for some reason defaults to Twitch, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, maybe I'll just do this, and if people have me on notifications or whatever on Twitch, then I'm there. Because I know I have some very unique subscribers that I just got from Twitch alone, from my one Twitch stream when I was doing Wuthering Waves. And since then, they at least one tends to lurk when I Twitch stream. So I don't know like what what the thing is there, but just for that one person, I'm going to dual stream for that one person. So, you know, it's that otherwise I would just go full on YouTube, but it also doesn't cost me anything in bandwidth either, especially since I have Google Chrome. So it's just it's a massive nothing. Fast shooter, yes. Magnet. I'm gonna get a lot of upgrades now. Take position. This is beautifully stupid. I kind of wish I knew what the Desert Scorpion. There's a boss. This. Ah! It's a little leaper. I'm making quick work of him, though. Yes! Victory! Okay. How did you manage to give Sif instructions while juggling so many things? Is what her victory thing is. Mutate those? I mean, Sif's mech could do some things that it couldn't do before, right? Did that mean that Sif has also become stronger? Yeah. Okay. This mech gains 1 negative particle charge for every 4 primary weapon rounds fired. Oh, these are upgrades. So I have to get her to different levels to upgrade this further. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, wow. That WB, that's like that's so on brand. That's so cool. The 13 Knights. That's actually really awesome. Okay, now I unlocked Stormcaller. Alicia. And assault rifle? I have enough to... Okay, I don't have enough for these. The assault rifle or the ricochet rifle? Assault rifle 75 to 100, fire rate 150, and reload time 2.6. Capacity 8, capacity 24. And the ricochet rifle capacity 12, 50 to 75. Okie dokie. I'll go with the assault rifle. You know, let's go with the ricochet rifle. And let's upgrade that. Let's get some more XP. And let's try her out. Because she does kinetic cut. Blast forward with a shockwave costing 100 energy, dealing massive damage to the surrounding enemies. Oh. Okay, she's massive crits. Casting. Huh. Oh, right, the agile chips. Okay, I have 10 of these suckers. Dependable boost. Dodge, energy cost 100%, negative energy. Negate all energy costs for 2 seconds when you activate the boost mode. Durability. Energy costs minus 50%, primary weapon damage minus 30%. No. I'm not sacrificing damage. Assault. Fully recover energy tank each time your mecha levels up. Heat lightning. The mecha shoots 6 lightnings upon overheat. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So now this actually gives you something for overheating. Trade-off. The mecha's damage elevates as its tank dwindles, up to 100%. Okay, so this is another one that, where you're dodging constantly. That's kind of cool. Primary weapon damage plus 50%, reload speed minus 30%. Don't know about that. Enhanced Mecha. Max HP plus 10. Critical damage of primary weapon plus... You know what? Let's unlock that, because that sounds just solidly good. I have 4. So... Vulnerability scanner. The extra damage taken from vulnerability is increased by from plus 50 to plus 60. Let's look at another one. The mecha moves at a constant speed. Any speed boost you get is converted into critical chance bonus. I noticed these waifu shooters are like VTubers premiering talents and waves. They come in various shapes, sizes, trying to play the field of interests. They actually kind of are, aren't they? Because you get all these different... I actually have been just playing waifu stuff. Snowbreak, this game. Yeah, I've just been playing nothing but... I think... this is really on branded for me, isn't it? At this point. If it has guns, mechs, waifus, I'm gonna play it. I kind of like this. Sheltered reload. The mecha speed 50%. That is a massive, like, I'm not gonna be running away from anything. But it becomes invincible while reloading and causes 200 to 250 damage into anything it runs into. And my favorite waifu, the flesh pit. To be fair, I was not expecting there to be tentacle hell flesh pits in Wall World. I was just assuming it was going to be climb a wall, descend a wall, mine. I was not expecting eldritch horror in that game. Whittle down. The mecha gains plus 10 damage each time it loses HP. You also gain minus 5% XP pearls each time until XP is reduced to 10. Yeah, that's going to affect my level up, so no. Wise corpse best waifu. To be fair, there were multiple clerical corpses. So you have to choose, like, do you want the insane one? Do you want the wise one? Do you want the snarky one? And then you have the Skelebros, which were just mining the walls just until death. Eldritch horror is best when you don't expect it, like Doki Doki Literature Club. I have not played that. I have heard nothing but good things, and I ended up becoming spoiled from it all. But it is definitely, yeah, one of those. Which is odd because I think Doki Literature Club is free. So I have no idea how I managed to miss that. Maybe it was because I just watched so many people let's play it. Death beats are already taken. When in boost, a guided effect missile is automatically launched every 0.1 seconds, granting target. That is kind of cool. Because every single time I boost, not dodge, but boost, it's going to launch missiles. Rapid iteration. -2 upgrade modules and a +1 refresh chance when leveling up. Why? Because I upgrade modules. I have 4, so that means I'm down to 2, but I get +1. That sounds just horrible. Gun mastery. Your primary weapon won't land any critical hits for every... won't land any critical hits. For every 1% critical hit chance it has, the mecha's damage deals 1%. Okay, this is basically just raw damage. Don't mean, it's not bad. Kinetic regeneration. The mecha gains 200 energy every time it takes damage. Death Wish. Max HP plus 60%, but start the battle with only 20% of it. Oh, that actually sounds kind of good. Because the beginning portions of the match isn't necessarily bad. Because it's very, very, very chill in the very beginning. Oh, we got the moon. Let's go to the moon! Ah. Ooh. Okay, so she is melee. She is all down and out melee. With this character, I don't know. Maybe Electrical Storm? It does count. So her melee counts as a dodge. Oh, I think I like this character. A melee character that's good in these games. Okay, I'm not dealing that much damage because there, but I think I can level that up. When you boost Ramen. Yeah, let's go with that. We're taking this Rattle Shoto coin to the moon. Ooh, doop, doop. Oh. I'm assuming that those are... I have not run into one. I have not let one explode on me, but I'm assuming that they're exploders. And that's not something I want to deal with in melee. Let's double down on the Ricochet. Yeah, she is built to like just mow things down. You know what? This next upgrade, I'm gonna go with engines because if she's melee, I need the energy regeneration. Oh, this is probably stupid. This is probably very, very, very stupid. But I need to know. Shockwave, Death Ray, Modular Blades, Refresh, Jumping Arc, Gamma Ray, Hardened Ammo, Kill Heal. Okay, this is working a little bit too well. Okay, she can just obliterate the little explodey guys. I still want that engine. Where is that engine? I'll take the beacon. Because now, if they're in this little... My beacon... Ow! Ow! Damn it! Okay, I cannot overheat. Because if I overheat... I need to refill the entire meter. And that... that hurts. Ionized Ray? Modular Blades, Burning Path. Let's refresh this again. Come on, give me... Of course you didn't give me it. Pick up Energy Pearls? Okay, this is getting a little bit... Ooh! That came at a good time. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Walking Fortress. Because if she's just full-on melee, then the speed doesn't really matter much. Because... So that way I can just... If I can heal myself up to the max health, then I'll be at 190 HP, which is kind of stupid. I am out of my refreshes. So I guess I have no other choice. Invincibility. Bam. Bam. I'm still looking for that engine. I'm not getting it. Let's go more Magnetic Storm. So that way I always leave something down. This character is stupidly fun. Boop. 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 Yes, like different combinations can break the game, and I'm starting to. Oh yes, energy slot. I'm starting to see that now. Bone spikes. Oh. Ow. Fart gas killed me, or hurt me. Ouch. I wish that green shit wasn't around. Ow. I'm meleeing the boss, but loadouts so powerful the devs have to fix them. Need to get to the point where you can't see anything through all the projectiles. I mean, that kind of was like last one. I was killing everything so quickly. Damage taken minus 20%. Because if I'm in melee, then yes, I need... Ah. This overheat is actually starting to really hurt. Ow. Okay. Killed the boss. A shockwave of kinetic cut will continue to dash for some distance after the mecha's blast end. So does that mean I get this mecha keeps tagging anyway? Yeah, this. I mean, in all truth, that was some of the previous runs I had. I kinda... None of this stuff helps me. I haven't tried the landmines. Oh, that is nice. Engine upgrade, yes. So now I have engine upgrade, I have energy tank upgrade. I have this stupid shockwave. This is getting stupid. But I like it. At this point, I'm not even shooting. I'm just meleeing everything. This hurts my energy. I'm not going with this. Let's go with extra arcs. It's hard to believe that I had such a difficult time in the very early stages. I guess that's what the, just those little upgrades, just a tiny amount of little upgrades I got do. Let's go with battering ram. Satisfying squishy noises. Ouch! Yes, very much. Okay, I'm almost overheating. Oh, I'll definitely go for the kill field. Boop. Hotfix. Dodging immediately after taking a hit receives 1 hotfix, restoring your HP by 5. So if I do get hit... Okay, I'm overheating now. Time to run, time to run, time to run. Kill field. They love giving me this out. I've got to beware of the green stuff, because the green stuff is bad. Boop. Well, maybe the green stuff can be used to farm, because the green stuff doesn't deal that much damage. So I... Oh, you're a big boy. Ow. Yeah, the green stuff might be better. Lightning condition +2. I am enjoying this. It's a melee character that I can get behind. Replenish. Yes, there we go. Ow. Magnet. Active armor. Oh. Okay. Oh no, wait. Fast charger. Energy regeneration rate plus 25%. So yes. As much as I would love to get the other thing, I need more energy in order to get more. Green stuff is bad. Let's go with quick landmines. Okay, yes, oh yeah, what's it called? Definitely helps. All that energy. I'm not quite where my energy generation was like last character's, but I'm getting close to that. Recharging ray. Each energy ray continues to charge energy slot. Oh, come on. Movement speed plus 10%. Damage taken during boost minus 20. I mean, all this stuff is more survivability, but this, as long as I'm within that beacon, I'm getting 40 points per second. This is really stupid. Max energy, yes. Stay within the beacon. I wish this dealt more damage to bosses, but so far I'm not having any issues. Maybe go with the decoy? Because I think with the decoy, it'll just... Fuel cell. Yes! Unlimited energy! Eat shit, boss! Okay, I overheated. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Another fuel cell. Gamma incentive? No, let's go with the drone. The drone will help out. Oh, boss dead. Multi-cut. Releasing kinetic cut again within 1 second with 75% damage bonus on a critical chance. Oh! Okay. The consequences of my own actions. I'm not stationary, so let's go with tactical maneuver. If it wasn't for all the healing stuff that I had, this might be, death. Supercharged. This is absurd, but in a good way. I don't know if this is gonna hurt me or help me. Because max energy, because this is 2 extra sword slashes that I get. But I get 100%. Please don't screw me. Please don't screw me. Okay. I can't do the double tap like I have been doing to get an extra blade. But it does give me a bit more overall. Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Yes. This character is absurd. I really like her. Let's go with extra landmines. I can't see where my beacon is. Oh! That's a spitter. Let's go with the laser generator. Because that will make it to where I have a... Yes. I can't see anything. I can't see anything past the carnage. Let's go with Zap Field. Oh, I'm definitely going for that fuel cell. Unlimited energy. Eat shit, boss. I had a few close run-ins where I dropped under 80, but so far, I definitely don't want to. It's no longer a game, it's modern art. You are right beyond belief, because most modern art is just splats on a wall, isn't it? I beat the boss. Kinetic Cut no longer blasts forward, it covers a wide range area instead. Oh, it's just a gigantic circle. I don't know how I feel about that, because I liked my little I liked my like little blast wave, my little air cuts. Yeah, let's go with that. Even though it probably helps better because of all this. Yeah, I miss my little wind blades. Well, as long as I monitor the, yeah, no more rush. I'm that upgrade kind of nerfed me. I was all for rush downs, and now I'm just kind of like circle strafing. Well, I mean, I think as long as I monitor myself, I'm pretty much a shoe-in for a victory at this point, because this is just stupid. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't care about movement speed at this point. Well, anyway. Oh, back to my initial conversation. When I was butchering and whatnot, I ended up having several different people come in with different things, and a lot of those things ended up becoming like wild hogs. Ouch. Okay, that hurts. And deer, and you'd end up like with the most. At some point, it just becomes cookie clicker. It does. At least for this character, because I just have to click the special. Let's go with incentive. But you would end up with like the most backwards yokel rednecks you could ever imagine, like asking to do this or do that, and and it's funny because one such case was a situation where I had to tell someone on the phone where he was I think he ended up road killing one of the deer, and he wanted to figure out how to butcher the deer on the road, and it was funny as all hell because I'm sitting there on the phone. I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, I wonder if I can even do a southern voice. But he was saying like, what did he say? He's like, I road killed this here deer, and I was just calling how to butcher this thing. So I ended up walking him through like step by step how to butcher the deer. But I'm like, okay, well, do you have a large knife? He's like, son, I only have a pocket knife. I'm like, I mean, how sharp is it? He's like, it's pretty sharp. I can cut the thing, but I kind of need to know this on a time because, like, I don't know when this thing's going to die. I don't know when this thing's going to, if it's going to come back alive. I don't know, like, what the time limit on all this stuff is. I was like, okay, well, you road killed it, and it's probably dead, especially if you're starting to carve into it and it's not waking up. So, right now, what you need to do is open the belly up, remove all the guts and everything else that you don't necessarily need. And he's like, well, I'm going to have a problem with that because right now, currently, this victory! Victory with the... I forgot what this character was named. Am I doing okay? Hope I have not been holding you back. All right. Oh, apparently all that just is not enough to get to level 2. Oh, right, her name was Alicia. So, I was like walking him through and doing all of that, and then all of a sudden he's like, how can I say this? It's like, what do I do if my dog's humping the corpse? I'm like, excuse me, what? He's like, yeah, my dog's kind of retarded, and he's super duper horny. He's like humping the corpse. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like holding my head. I'm like, there's no way in hell that this has got to be a prank call, because at this point this is way too out there, even for like Florida standards. This is way too out there. So I'm like, okay, first off, get your dog away. Like, leash him. Is like, I don't believe in leashes, sir. My dog is just there, and he got out of the car when I opened everything up. I need to get the deer done before, you know. I'm like, okay, like what part is he humping? He's like, he's humping one of the legs, and you know, it is what it is. I'm like, okay, you know what? Because you don't want any of that, you know, like, could you put the dog in the truck? He's like, well, once the dog is out of the truck, he just kind of runs away every single time I try to get him in the truck, especially once he's, you know, going at it like that. So I'm like, oh, like, can't you just put him in the truck? Because that would make things a lot easier. He's like, well, no, he's not going in the truck. He's not going. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good as is. I'm like, oh, so he's just gonna. Okay, okay. How about this? Once the dog is finished, you just cut off that flank, and you don't want to use that because, yeah, you don't want to use that. He's like, I don't know what you mean, sir. I'm like, the dog, once he's finished, like, you know, you kind of have to deal with that. It's like, I still don't know what you mean, sir. I'm just, at this point, I'm stunned because I don't. I'm like, okay, you know what? Just let's just focus on the big things. First, you cut open the gut, you remove all the innards. He's like, okay, I'm about to do that. So he puts his phone down, and he puts the phone down, I guess, somewhere near the dog. So I'm hearing the dog going. I'm like, damn it. Like, okay, I thought this was a prank call, but now I'm starting to believe that this is probably real and legit. So, as I'm doing that, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do my butcher job and direct him as much as I can, because I think this is real, and if this is actually legitimately real, this guy needs help. So I'm going to just go through with it. So, about maybe 10-15 minutes pass, and he's like, okay, I cut open the belly. I'm like, did you remove the guts? He's like, no, I cut open the belly. I thought you said you had a sharp knife. He's like, it got dull. Like, it was good enough, but, you know. I'm like, okay, well, did you get enough of it to where you can take the innards out? He's like, yeah, I got that. I'm taking the innards out now. Like, oh, okay. Like, do I take them all out? I'm like, ideally, yes, because I don't think you know the difference between, like, the heart, the liver, you know, all that stuff. Like, do you? He's like, oh, sir, I know what the intestines look like. The rest of this looks like gore. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Just take all that stuff out. You can give it to your dog. I at this point, I'm like, let's just get this over with. So I was like, okay, now you need to skin the thing. He's like, oh, how do I do that? I'm like, okay, you take your small knife and you start ideally where the anus is, but you can go from any portion of that and you just begin to skin the thing. He's like, oh, how long is that gonna take? Because now that I got all the guts out, can I just chuck this in my car and be done with it? And I'm like, skinning it is a major portion of, of the whole process. So you kind of have to get that done. He's like, sir, can I just put this in my car and then, take it back home with me? I'm like, oh, you know what? Since you're having problems, I'll tell you what. Put it in the car, and when you get home, you can call me because I'm still here. So you can deal with that, and I can tell you how to walk you through skinning it. He's like, oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. My dog's finished now. I think I'm good, but I'll definitely call you back when I need help skinning this shit. I'm like, okay, thank you. So, 10 minutes passed, 30 minutes passed, up to the end of my shift, and then still no call. So, somewhere between that point and another point, he either got help from one of his own little buddies, or he got help from another butcher, or he got some help somewhere. Because next thing I know, the day after, my manager ends up calling me, and she was like, did you help out someone last night? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, because he called back this morning, and he called corporate, he called the management and wants to speak to management directly and said how good of a job you were doing. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I did not, because in the back of my mind, I was still thinking this was a prank. Because even though I could hear the dog in the background, I could hear everything else going on in the background while he was cutting everything up. I'm like, this has got to be like next level tier prank. And I'm like, even for a prank perspective, they're not going to call management. They're not going to go to corporate. So I'm like, that was legit. So me literally being a professional helped this guy out so much that he went and did that little thing. And even though I have that on like the store record that I did this, I did because I didn't get like an employee a month because that was already gone. I didn't get any bonuses. I didn't get anything. So I was just like, I just did it just for free. But somewhere out there, there's this little hick out of this this good-natured hick with a retarded dog that had severe horny issues. Out there somewhere that I helped. So that's like one of those things that I loved about living in Florida, because you just end up with those weird stories, those weird off-the-wall stories that is just like, this is too surreal. It is just on such another level that is just so insane. Yes, for him it was just another Tuesday, and I'm wondering how often this happened, because I'm wondering if he just like roadkilled like smaller critters and just took them home, and then he's just like, oh wait, this is a deer. I've never done this with a deer. I need help. But I mean, at least because that sticks with you. It truly did. And to this day, I still like. There's part of me that thinks like maybe, just maybe, that's that's a prank. That was a prank gone way too far. But at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't add up. That possum sure was big. But when you live in Florida, you just happen across. My man's just retarded. But with what because even my management was just like flabbergasted, because I don't know if they have it recorded. Because everything I'm assuming they have it recorded, especially if he called corporate. They have to have that somewhere in the records, and someone somewhere out there has it like on a shelf, because that is just. But I mean, I walked this guy through for, God, like 30-45 minutes, walking this guy through step by step. So it is too on the nose to be a prank, because you don't carry a prank on for that long. As a Florida man can confirm, I don't think we can survive anywhere else. No, you can. It's just the world gets a little bit duller. Water. But it's just so surreal, because I end up with all these just different wacky little stories. Some of them that I can share, some of them I can't, because they're yeah, you know. But some of them are kind of definitely in the yabe kind of territory. This plot is mandatory. Well, anyway, I have no clue. Oh, right. It was because I was in so super mode with this chick that it just became autoplay. Oh man, 'cause I don't know what it is, but when you just happen to live that weird, odd life, you end up with just all these weird little stories that intertwangle and like all these different little connections, and it's just like, what the hell is my life now? Okay, let's try. Oh wait, no, let's buy something. Advanced systems. Let's go with extra reload speed. Let's buy some critical damage. Let's buy some close quarters. Oh yes, I definitely want that. Max HP could be. Okay, let's go with max HP. She became the butcher. I mean, to be fair, I was only a butcher's apprentice, because I was working my way up to butcher, and then the whole entire system decided, yeah, butchers are no longer needed, and they're massively overpaid for what they do. I don't think so. So a lot of my job got outsourced to meat cutters and packaging plants, which kind of sucked because I absolutely loved that job because it was you got to work with the customers and for all the different little things. So you ended up because it's Florida, you end up with all these different people from all walks of life. So you end up with the Asians, the Haitians, the Latinos, just all these different people, and then all these different people want their meats and their chickens and everything else butchered in different and varied ways. So if you with Indians, they have chicken, like the chicken thighs and whatnot, and you cube those because what ends up happening is when they chuck those into stuff like their curries, what ends up happening is that it breaks down a little bit and the bone sifts to the bottom. So you end up with the really, really, really good chicken pieces, but you end up with the bottom, which is all the crap. Yeah, I did have the talent to be a full-blown butcher until they outsourced it. So, I mean, I thought about opening up my own shop, but I don't have the knowledge of a full-blown butcher, like an actual full-blown butcher. So I'm like, I was stuck in that in-between of apprentice and intermediate. So, like the actual professional butchers would be like, oh yeah, you don't know jack shit. But that was, God, over a decade ago, I think. Because I think I've been living up here about 8 to 10 years. So, it's been like 10 years off the Florida reservation. So much so because so much of my I spent a small portion of my life in Florida, California, then moved to Florida, and then spent a bulk of my time there, and then moved to where I am now. And so much so when people over here start to ask me, hey, where are you from? It's easier for me to say just Florida, because I lived in California during the 90s, and California during that era and that period was good. It was right at the height of the Silicon Valley. I think the Silicon bubble may have burst, but it was still like the tech center. It was right around that same time when anime and everything else, like literally anime, was starting to come over to the West and the US in force. So there was a lot of small little Asian stores. So I ended up, like, they had two different types of Pokemon cards. They had the old style Japanese cards, and they had the English translation cards. So when I would go with my friend at the time to the Asian store to buy Pokemon cards, because it's the only place that you could buy Pokemon cards, I bought them in Japanese, and I bought some that were in English. But most of my stuff was in Japanese. And I ended up with, because those were like first edition, like, I wish I had that stuff, but a lot of things happened and I ended up losing them. I ended up losing all those Pokemon cards. I don't want to bring the mood down because that's one hell of a story, but needless to say, I lost my Pokemon cards. But man, I watched so much anime because that was like the anime era. So I watched Slayers. I watched Slayers on VHS. I watched so much stuff during that time. Yeah, the OVA era. And you could get so much of it because especially during that time, you couldn't get the stuff unless it was like Pokemon cards and like the stuff that's easily produced. You couldn't get a lot of that stuff. So a lot of that stuff had to be done secondhand. So it was all secondhand VHSs, and then eventually secondhand DVDs. And even the DVDs at the center were at the time were not because I think they were just coming out roughly like sometime little bit after that, and they didn't have that much file space. Yes, exactly. They don't know how easy they have it. But my mom decided to put her foot down, and we got out right when it was good, because the crime was skyrocketing. Everything was just like, California was going to shit. So we left California and we moved to Florida. It was between because our job took her to either Florida or there was another place. It was Washington, I think. It was the other place that ended up turning into California, and it just became a massive hellhole. So it was between that area and Florida, and we're like, oh, Florida sounds good because it's Florida. You get to have Disney World. You get to have Universal. You get to have City Walk. All these different little places. So you have Universal, Water World, SeaWorld. You have Disney World. You have all the different Animal Park. All these different little things, because it's basically just one gigantic tourist spot. So between that and Bike Month or Bike Week, Bike Week. That's what it was. You have Bike Week. You have summer break. Like it is just a all around solid, almost like constant routine party state. But you end up with it is weird because it's a party state, but you end up with so many people coming out of state to party in Florida, because a lot of Florida is just kookies, whack jobs, crazy people, insanity, and old folks. Lots and lots of old folks. So there's a lot of things that that is under the table. Yes, the pirates. Because Florida is filled with pirate stuff, like pirate museums, pirate things, and it is there's always something to do in Florida if you have the money. If you're poor and you live in Florida, you're kind of screwed. Oh, that's kind of cool. But it is definitely one of those very interesting things. I wish there's part of me that still wishes I still lived in Florida, but it probably wouldn't have been for the better for me. But it was. I have so many good fond memories of Florida. But I still can't believe, to this day, that was a real story. That because there's too many of those kind of situations where you're just like, there's no way in hell. There's this can't be real. Because shortly after that, my friend went from being a park ranger to a zookeeper to working from something to something else, and then he went from that to SeaWorld. He went to something like that. That was a water park that dealt with animals and whatnot, because he was going into marine biology. So that you can definitely see his trek from park to park ranger to thing to all this stuff to marine biology. And then he ended up getting bypassed for marine biology for a lot of the parks, because of you have to pass I think it's in Waterworld. You have to pass a test to where you have to dive down to the end to the bottom of the pool or of the tank, which is one of the whale exhibit tanks, and rise back above all in one breath. And he could not do it because I forgot how long it was. Like I forgot how long of a breath it was, but he couldn't do it. So he ended up giving up on a lot of that, and a lot of that just got wiped because all that energy, all that experience just got wiped. So he ended up becoming a supporting role in a bunch of different little areas. So with that, a lot of my little escapades in the wild kind of ended because now that he was done with it, I wasn't really tagging along with him anymore. But it so because there's part of me that still likes likes all the wildlife and whatnot, but it is I was just kind of like volunteering on his behalf, helping him out. So it is what it is, but it's a funny what it is. Because it was like I don't even know how to explain that. It's like part surreal, part like dream and soul crushing, but it was so genuinely fun between all of the both of us that I think we all in generally had a lot of fun. I need another water break. 1 minute. Water. Oh, kill field. Whew. Well, I'm happy you guys enjoyed that story because it's one of those weird ones. Let's go with double barrel. Because you end up with just these weird stories living in Florida. I have another one which is just I probably should think about it because yeah, it's very, very, very risky. So I have to think about how I want to phrase that one because I know for a fact if I say it, it's gonna get the video probably flagged or something. Whoop! Dodge. How many of these things can I have? Can I just start popping these things like crazy? I have no clue how many of these things I can put down. Oh, okay, WB. Then enjoy your night and have a good fun time. Because I definitely don't want to interrupt you for work. Because I know exactly what that's like with just, you know, because I've been working myself, and then it's just I've tried to support other flavors in the in chats, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm watching Lulu. Oh, I'm watching I'm watching Senna. I'm gonna try and chat, and then all of a sudden it's just like I'm like, oh, support. And I'll just completely crash. Last night, I believe it was, I ended up having fried chicken, and then I just fell asleep on the couch because I was just completely out of it. And oh, just and it's I don't know how some people get through all that. Like, they have all this energy. I'm like, how? How do you have all this energy? Well, I guess manual or physical labor is different than like a power stream or something like that. But if I can't work my way or force my way past that, yes, the fried chicken hit really good. Yeah, the fried chicken, yes, so much good fried chicken. But like if I can't find a way to like just power through, like how am I gonna do this with the like endurance streams or 24-hour streams that I might do in the future? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just power through this. I'm gonna give as much of an entertaining stream as I humanly can. Because you know, I at least owe it to all to you guys that are coming here. Well, especially since I've been running late the past few days. So I legitimately appreciate that. A lot of these guys are chargers and shooty guys. I want to get in there, but okay. When ball lightning self-destructs, 10 primary weapon bullets will be shot around. Oh, that's kind of cool. You are already streaming insane amounts. Don't. Oh, okay. Thank you, Locust. Is this a legitimate, honest question? Because usually I watch like other indies and whatnot, and they go for about 4 hours, and they go for about like what 5 days a week. So it doesn't feel like I'm pushing myself, but from normal, like from a normal perspective, would that be considered pushing myself? High caliber, yes. Because so far I have not felt like I'm pushing myself. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because I'm still, well, maybe it is, because if I'm a new streamer and I'm not used to it, then I could end up burning out and just going, you know, complete dead mode. And that would be bad, because then I give a worse overall stream experience. Oh, okay. Like yikes! Ow! 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 Whew. Okay, that bought me some time. Is it compared to other flavors, or compared to other like indie groups, or like people that you generally watched? Because that's I'm curious, because I think I only have about 6, maybe 7 streams, and it doesn't, at least to me, it doesn't feel like a lot or a large body of work. But then again, maybe because oh, okay. So I'm like if some flavors are here and some flavors are here, I'm like over here somewhere. Like in the case of like overdoing it. This is not comparing me to like in any way, like this is where I see myself, like, because I'm still new. I'm still borking everything. So I definitely don't view myself on a pedestal this high. It's just like from overall, you know. Thank you, JP. Because the way that I'm considering it is like I'm comparing myself to like Pippa or Kiara and like other like streamers that I watch. So if I compare myself to them in the sense of time, but then again, maybe they're different because they're corpo. Because if they're corpo, they actually have to do that time. Yeah, but it might be just because you are just starting out, and I'm not sure how you were back then. This is my first time live streaming anything. All I did way back in the day with old YouTube videos was upload song covers, like anime song covers, and then that got nuked with the big YouTube like Snap, like anime Snap. So only very few creators. I think oh god, Amelie was one of them that managed to make it out of the Snap. And oh god, Chibi Reviews may have, and I think like very few people made it out of that Snap alive. So this is my first time actually live streaming in general, so I have no barrier or knowledge at all as to, you know, if I'm doing good or not. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because I would like to get on a weekly schedule, because I think I know how to make a schedule now, which is important, and I would like, I mean, realistically, I would love to start at like 3 o'clock, but I've been getting home at 3, and 4 is right in that category where it's just like it's pushing up against the 4. I could go live at 4, but that would mean I would get I'd have to stop doing the little pictures. So let me see. Let me do this, and because I have. Here it is. Because that would, you know, I'd have to stop doing stuff like this. Because even though this is you know, slapped together, because this made it easy. Because with the autogen, this made it easy. But with the things like can I just. No, it's still giving me that issue. For some reason, I can't go through my albums. I wish I could, but I'll have to pop up the little pictures one by one. Because even though it's kind of, because I'm still trying to get used to editing the pictures. So. Dude. So with this, you can tell what I was going for with Wall World. But this took me some time because I needed to figure out how to place everything. And then it would probably be more this and definitely more of the autogen stuff. Oh, because this is Mech Warrior, but this is when I started doing this at the time, so I wasn't I was still getting used to it. Because I hate doing these pictures, but I definitely want to get better at them, so that way I can start making more of this. But going at 4 o'clock, you're probably gonna get more of this. Which isn't necessarily bad, but that's if I start exactly at 4. Because when because I do like to get lunch, so I end up getting a bit of a late lunch. So as soon as I come home, that's when I usually or generally get lunch. And oh, you don't notice? Oh, come on! I'm putting heart and soul into my little thingies. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going with my little paint. Oh, okay. Because at least I'm trying with the with my pictures, and it works. It legitimately works sometimes. Because it for some reason it drives engagement to them, and when I do the little, I don't know about the doodle one, but with the other one, it definitely did. With Wall World, it definitely did. I'm not sure if it's because I put Trump in the picture. But I probably should recolor the little doodle and then re-upload the image and then put that on YouTube, because that when I see the picture, it's not exactly the best, because you see a little black and white image. But I legitimately have been enjoying streaming. It's one of those things I legitimately look forward to. So I actually am having fun. But I died. Failure. Don't give up. I won't let you give up. Confirm. I still have agile chips. You know what? I'm gonna save the agile chips for one of these big boys, because this is 12, 15, 17, 20. This. Yeah, this is expensive, but it looks good. Holy crap! Max HP minus 80. Okay, these are severe, massive bonuses at a slight weak drawback. But I have been enjoying streaming that I've been doing. So with that, I think you're right. I think I might take some of it easy. I might take 3 days off instead of just 2 days, because I was thinking about taking like the weekend off and then doing it that way. But I may take the Friday off, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even though it's kind of like block, but it does maybe. I'm not sure. But I think you're right. Maybe taking some of it easier or slightly a little bit better on that. I want a different weapon, but I don't have the money for that. So I'll just I don't know if I like this ricochet rifle, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh! This is extra little things. Okay, let's start. Back on the tundra. But I have I've been legitimately having fun with everything, and I'm actually I'm happy that everyone's been so legitimately so supportive, because I was not I was kind of expecting it to be a lot like a lot more critical. But it well, initially it was. Smart shop. But it's made things, even though because everything, especially with all the borking, it's made things that extra bit because maybe it's because I'm just harder on myself, because if I see that, I'm like, like the tech issues and everything else. So it's like would I be someone that I would watch with all the issues that are going on? I'm like, like, would I have the patience for myself? So maybe it's just all in my head, and it's just. Oh, thank you, JP. Thank you, Locust. So, I'm thinking it's probably just all in my head. Like I'm probably my worst critic. But seeing you guys here actually does make me legitimately happy, because at least someone sits through my bullshit. Shockwave. Especially because with me not having any set schedule, I'm just kind of flying by the size, or my well, what is that saying? The clown pants saying. Like it's basically the count of the clown pants saying. So it's been entertaining. It's been fun, and I hope I've been entertaining enough. Whew. Oh. Shrapnel? Yeah, let's go with shrapnel. And as for the only thing I don't get is when it comes to Twitter, like, how do you like post Twitter stuff? Like, how do you keep up with all the updates and everything else? Because Twitter is legitimately a foreign entity to me. It's just like it's just there. Some people are really good at Twitter and getting like engagement and everything else, like Yana. But for me, it's just like it is so. It may as well be just an alien entity, because I just do not get or understand it. Granted, I don't use Twitter other than like following art stuff, and then following. Maybe just I could probably post memes. But I do not understand Twitter for the life of me. It seems, ouch. It seems like it's a very, I missed the upgrade. Like a very, I don't want to say necessarily a circle jerk, but it's definitely like, nepotistic, or like, no, maybe not nepotistic. It's, narcissistic. That's the word I'm looking for. So, maybe that's the issue that I'm running into, is that it's like Twitter is the place, like, it's all about me. And I Twitter hate. So much so that it's just like I want to engage more on Twitter, but at the same time, I really don't. But because I'm a VTuber now, I have to engage in Twitter. So I have to do the stupid shit, which I do not understand because I don't understand it. It makes it worse. And it seems so, especially like for Pippa and a whole bunch of other people, it just seems so natural. And I wonder how they do it. Bombing. Oh, egg sac spider. What do you do? I don't know what you do. Okay, you just charge. Oh no, you're just okay. I definitely thought it was gonna be worse than. Yeah, let's go with piercing ammo. But it's been a fun little foray into. It almost feels like a foray into insanity. It's just like one of those things. Each carpet. Okay, I got more carpet weight bombs. But it's been ouch. It's been an entertaining little foray. I love this character. I love the carpet bombs. I mean, at this point, I don't know if I just had a really good run with the sword character, or if the sword character is basically auto win. Because with the sword character, I know exactly how I want to build her, because everything for her is energy based. So I just have to keep stacking the energy. But it kind of makes her, even though she's fun, it kind of makes her very, very, very one note. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ow. I definitely want fast shooter. The Tundra is a lot more dangerous though. Okay, yep, that's an upgrade. Let's go with arc shot. That way I get more ricochet and arcs. Starting to hurt. Because I'm at the point where I need health. I desperately need health. Because I can't, ow. The sword character at least can build an upgrade charge for health. With this character, I can't. So I have to be all skill. Oh. I fought myself into the corner. Okay, everything's frozen. Okay. You know what? Okay, level 2. Was it an accident? In fact, this mecha is just beginning to upgrade. And a smug face. I'm sure you know by now that upgrades will add to new skills in this mecha. We gain combat data through battles we fight. So send us out to battles and you won't be disappointed. Rita, max HP plus 30, receive damage by 10%. Oh. Oh. So she's a tank. Huh. Okay. Let's see. I have her at... I kind of want to up... You know what? Let's run Sword Girl again, and let's see if it was damage on enemies. Okay, it's 2 bosses at the same time. We're not gonna go with any of these at the moment. Challenge unlimited enemies. Endless mode. Ouch. But we're gonna go with Sword Girl, and we're gonna go on Tundra because I'm wondering if she's just that solid of a character. Because if she is, then this should be very, very easy and quick. Boop. Nope. Boop. 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 You know what? Let's go with the laser generator because that will actually help me overall. Yeah, she seems a lot easier. Let's go with the laser drone. Boop, boop. You know what I wonder though? I wonder how the off-kite thing is. Because I was watching the Kirsha thing, and apparently there's been a lot of stuff going on in the background. So I've been very eager to see what the off-kite issue is going on there, because that intrigues me. Because I was also watching, I think it was Legal Mindset, which was covering it as well briefly, because not much evidence outside of very, very weird people between the Twitch mod and the a whole bunch of other stuff that was going on at the time. So a lot of that is just very, 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 very sus. Because that's one thing I did miss. I missed the, I believe it was the concert, and I had to end up catching the VOD on that one. Oh, that was someone. Well, it was. I think it was like clips here, clips there, because they don't have a full VOD out there that I know of. Uh-oh. Ouch! I need more energy. I need a lot more energy. Doop, doop, doop. But that sucks, because the very first big thing is because I think it was Fishman paid for everything. Ow! and then they pulled that shit. And I honestly can't tell if it's because it's way too convenient to have that much incompetence to be just incompetency. Because I know a lot of people were looking forward to the whole off-kai thing, so a lot of people kind of, you know, in order to not dampen the spirits of the situation. So I'm hoping it's not as bad as it is, but you never know. Remote drone. Boop. Boop. Overheat, overheat, overheat. Yeah, this is getting a little bit arc shot, beacon, burning path. Let's go with the beacon again, because the beacon was really good for me and really good to me. So we'll get the beacon, and then we'll move our way up from there. Ah! Doot, doot, doot. This character is fun to play, I will say that. It feels like a cheat mode, but very, very, very fun to play. Repair, yes. Energy slot, yes. Come on. Jeez, that is a lot of... Definitely not a win mode, but it's definitely getting up there. Extra bombs, data link. Let's go with data link. Oh, these are new abilities. This is charged cut. When releasing a kinetic charge, hold up the charge to move. Oh. I'm wondering if that's for endless mode. Because if having all these different little abilities do different little things, then this could get really, really strong and really, really powerful during endless mode. I don't know if I like the charged ability. Because it takes a while to charge up. But it is a different play. Boop. 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 Yes. Yes. Get him. Get him. What I would like to have is the healing one that I had from before. Because if I get that, then I can actually start to self-replenish healing. And then I'll be good. Engine upgraded, yes. This is still on the stupid side. Because I should not be... Ow. I'm not as, my mechs are not as upgraded as they should be, and she's just solid. Even though I'm not shooting that much, it's kill heal. There we go. Got what I wanted. Uh-oh. Ow. Overheating. Invincibility. Power particle. Yeah, this one. That is cool. I like that. I want to get... Yes, that. I'll definitely take invincibility. I kind of wish I had unlimited energy though, because if I can get that, then I can combine that with my healing one, so that way... No, I'm not going with that. Let's go with coordination. Boop, 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 boop. Fuel cell, yes. Let's go with that. 2, 1. And it's up. All things considered, I'm still doing very, very, very well. Alright, weapons critical rate has 20, but can shoot during dodging or boost. I'm not going to be... I'm definitely not going to be stationary. Come on, recharge. Still working now. Battering ram? Nope. Repair kit. Slime fish. Let's go with particle explosion. Ow. This is a lot of bullshit. Shit. Come on. I would like to have more energy recharge because this is starting to hurt. Quick and simple sounds good. Yeah, quick and simple. Let's get out of here. Ouch. Okay, I pushed him back and... I would like a upgrade that isn't a magnet, please. Refresh. Fast charger. Come on, drop my little beacon. Drop. Yeah, this is getting really hectic. The amount of health that I have is going to be... Ouch. Reroll. Damn, that did not go into the reroll I wanted. But at least I have this. Yeah, this is getting I got him though. The shockwave kinetic cut will continue dash some distance after. Okay. That's the shockwave thing. So I think I'm getting to an area where... Ow! As soon as I say that... Okay. Faster shooter, increased radius. Yeah, let's go with faster shooter. Because at the moment, I think my guns are actually holding up. I would like more energy. I would like a lot more energy. Okay. This is starting to work. It's slowly but surely starting to work. Mech emits a gamma ray. Yeah, sure. Because the gamma ray is at least around me. overheating way too much for my liking. Massively overheating way too much for my liking. And I got the egg sac spider again. Yeah. So at least this enemy is actually... Damn it! Why am I starting with a sword? Look, it actually does look the Star of David, doesn't it? I don't know why you're here, Rita, but hi. Oh, it's a bug. Stormcaller girl. Oh. Okay, you know what? I think it'll be a short stream today, because it's almost 9. That was about dinner time. So I think I will take your advice. I think I will do this, take it slightly slower, because it's a good, well, I'm almost at 4 hours. So, yeah, you know what? Well, I mean, thank you, JP. Quit. Oh, Joe, the pleasure's all mine. Seriously, because I've been having a lot, or way too much fun. So let's see. Here we go. Let's end with this. Since it's been a while, we'll end with battle tapes as well. But this is a different video. Thank you very much for showing up. Otsukara. I hope as well. I think at most it might be acclaimed.
Hey guys, Crush Tune here. Thank you